With Mo Salah getting old and the likelihood of him moving to Saudi increases, let's talk about his replacement options. First on the list is Bukayo Saka. Young, talented right winger fitting the success criteria. The reason why he's not a man for me is because he's not going to leave Arsenal, and even if he does leave, that's a load of money. 150 million, he's great, but I don't think he's worth it. Pedro Neto, entering his prime, fairly cheap for Liverpool. He gets the goal involvements. However, Liverpool are very reliant on Salah. I'm not sure if Neto could fill his boots. Being a successor to Mo Salah is a huge role to fill. Rafael Leao. He's young, fairly decent price, not as consistent as Salah, and the only disadvantage is that he's a left winger. He would be a decent replacement. Next up, Crystal Palace's Elise. He's a fairly good price. A release clause of 45 million. That's a bargain. Consistent and he's young. Might be a bit of a gamble if he's 22 years old, but he's got potential. Leroy Sané, fairly expensive for 28 years old. Extremely consistent, but he's only 3 years younger than Salah. Rodrigo. Real Madrid have pretty much signed Mbappe, so Rodrigo might lose his spot. If Liverpool offer him a contract, I think he'd take it. He's a striker, but he can play as a right winger as well. He's young, consistent, but fairly expensive. I'm going to say it, best shout yet. Jamal Musiala. Very consistent, very expensive, very young with a bright future ahead of him. He can play on the right wing. It's a solid replacement. Jared Bowen, a fairly low price. Pretty damn consistent at West Ham. Can I see him leaving West Ham? I think he's pretty loyal. The last player, he's very young. He can play basically anywhere. Very consistent at 20 years old. Pretty expensive, it's Xavi Simons. At 20 years old and moving around on loan, I think he would move if Liverpool wanted him. Let me know in the comments who you think the best replacement is, and don't forget to subscribe.